The host, it's us.
Hi, chat. Nice to see you.
Hi.
Welcome to round 6 of the OPE Rotherham DigimonTCG Regional, July 2026.
Yeah, we're getting set up. We've got our players seated. We'll get a little bit of introduction. Starting things off on the right, got Rich Black representing Wolves, a Jupitermon enjoyer, first time on stream.
Big man Jupe on stream.
But this is also not the, we saw a little bit of a mismatch in tenure in the Digimon card game last round.
A little bit.
But this one, not quite so much. Both these players on their first regional, and it looks like we're hopping straight into game. So we are good to rock and roll. So we are going to hatch Jupitermon and get rolling.
We got the timer on too. That's how you know we got it like that, chat.
Cool. All right. Yes. Both players choosing to track their
Per the rules. Nice and clean.
Yes. All right. So spend 3, and we are going to open up with a Hiroko. So it looks like we're a little rookie-less right now.
Hiroko giving you a selection here that's tough, because obviously you need the Jupiter to start actually extending your combos and building the board. But you hate to see the Aegyokus red promo go early, because it is typically one of the better extenders for your late game damage push for lethal.
Yes. Also, we have no idea if players are coming off deck checks or anything like that. That would definitely have an effect on how separated your cards
how nice
are.
and shuffled things look.
Yeah, I mean...
Although confirmation bias is one hell of a drug.
Yep.
So maybe we're seeing 2 level 6s and we're like, deck checked.
Yep. I mean, we're going to see the...
Oh, Andrew, is this...
What is happening?
Is that Beermon?
No. That's Black Gatomon.
That's Black Gatomon? Sorry.
Yeah, that's Black Gatomon. If you want to make your own Black Gatomon shop in Twitch chat, you should become a member for £1 a month on YouTube, or subscribe for free in Twitch Prime.
Good guy, Andrew. You're trying to undersell the folks with the £1 a month thing. I think you guys should spend £5 a month to get the VODs early, but that's just me. I think that's the move. You could also get it with Twitch Prime, which we just said.
You know, BT26 082, that Black Gatomon. Hell of a card. But
Age to find a Nori is like the dream if you're going second to just start playing the bodies on board. Like, that is about as good a unshaky start fixer as you can get.
Yeah, it's definitely an interesting line that we saw come up. Like, not something that you usually see. Like, both these players on such a weird opening line. We finally find a rookie, thanks to our second Hiroko coming down.
I mean, that's one of the advantages this deck produces. Is just Aegyomon's implication on deck building is such that the Tamer card count needs to be higher. So actually your quote unquote mem boost equivalents don't require color sources. So you play from bricks in a different way. It's a surprisingly versatile deck at getting itself started, even if it starts limping. Yeah,
we didn't even develop the rookie in back. We just chose to pitch it for Arsenal. So now
And now we're double threatening a rookie, right? There's so many components to this where it's you don't actually
full Grace
know.
Nova combo if you...
Yeah, literally. Real ones know you need a Monica to ping pong.
All right, so we are going to get to load up with Hurricane Screwshot. Finally going to get to see it do its first one here. As, this is off to the races now. The Scopemon held. And now can Scopemon load? We're going to load a Fly Bullet.
And that's not typically the one you want to see first cycled, but it's not going to hurt too bad to find the piece in rotation. Again, we talked about this earlier with the Muskets matchup, where Muskets just needs to find its cards in the places it wants them as fast as possible, and this is an efficient way to do that.
Yeah, we find it off the Gazimon. Don't get a load or anything off of the Gazi, but I mean, if you're going to do it, you can make it work now, because you can make the Beelstar trash off something, and then you'll be able to reload off the draw as well. So, never mind. We actually
Combo City, actually, never mind. That is the screw shot, so the extension comes back. Hammer sparking all the way home.
Yeah. And this is such a tiny playmat. I should have, during the lunch break, fixed this camera so it leans a bit more left, I think. But
well, I think it's just also about what player sits down first.
Yes, true. This is one of these OG playmats, one of the ones that has the memory gauge, but as a result is teeny tiny.
You really can see when they were like, yeah, we are going to sell to an international audience as well.
Yeah.
Oh, man. So one of the... I'll go over a couple of things here, because obviously our players are quite close to us, so I don't want to divulge any specific stuff here. But one of the things to consider with the Jupitermon matchup is the faster you get into something that can stick on board, the more it puts the impetus on the Muskets player to find Driblets and start digivolving. And if they don't do that fast enough, then they're in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, this is an interesting one, because obviously you passed enough that Aegyo can keep turn, which means obviously Inori is going to be able to trigger and go into... Ooh.
Again, it's just one of those ones. Although you are now at the threshold where you'll get Rush. And a rookie, hallelujah. We've got a game on our hands.
Obviously not choosing to declare the Rush attack because, like, why would you? You've got turn.
Yeah.
You can chill. I mean... we will float off of this on delete, which I guess is pretty important. So you're not super thrilled about clearing this, but like...
It is one of those thresholds. I believe that's 2 security on the Jupitermon player's side.
I believe so. If I've been tracking
so
it
that is the magic number where they'll recover back up to 3 here. So it's like kind of net the best turn to do it.
This
got a low choke in a decent way as well.
This Black God has been really interesting because it's just kind of sat here.
Yeah, it's like actively in your face rebuild threat.
Yeah, like it's not even doing anything all that. Like it didn't swing. It's not done anything besides that. But it's just like a, yep, goodbye. And then we burn top card of security. Do we recover 1 hit because we're thing, or is that a second effect?
We're supposed to. We're just going to allow time to
I believe it's mandatory now. I think we're resolving the on delete, so I don't know if it's a second trigger.
Does Jupiter need to do that?
Is Jupiter mandatory? There may be reason to not, but...
Then, if 1 or fewer security cards, recovery +2.
Recover +2.
Excuse me. I think you have to recover.
No, we don't recover.
Are you on 2?
You're on 2.
Oh, sorry.
It looks like 1 on our
side. It looks like
I
I'm on here.
apologize.
Yeah, that's all good.
Chat, that's why we got a judge on the table.
And that is also why monocolor sleeves are really difficult to see.
It's a tough break on the playmat, and this seems like perfectly covering each other.
Chat, we have one giant blinding light.
Yeah, we got like a box light, like we're in a torture chamber.
Dude, we got Apollomon represented off screen.
Well, being good, that's the only Apollo representation here in the room today.
Yeah.
Actually, that's not true. Shout out to Digidread.
Shout out to Digidread. Can't see him anymore. I have a feeling that the day has sunsetted.
What a deck.
Both the OmniX players are done off stream.
Wow.
Interesting. But 2 security. We are dumb. Yeah, we do with what we can with
what we got available.
With what we got available. Unfortunately, we did not have as much available as we thought. But we make it work. The alternative is 0 stream. I could maybe crank the ISO. I feel like it's gotten darker in here. Even though there's no change.
There's no windows.
There's no windows. It just feels
maybe
darker.
You're more tired than you were 6 hours ago.
Yeah, true, actually. It's been a long day. I've been up since 4.
Hey. You can never say we don't do it for the community, gang.
Speaking of, presumably this was doublets and then shoot that thing.
Yes, sir.
Speaking of, shoot that thing. This may be...
No Beelstarmon.
Yeah, we're chilling.
And this is where Haruko and Asuna come out to play.
Yep. I think this is about to be a pretty juicy rebuild. Because as well, depending on what you have, like thanks to getting the Searcher, as long as we get the target body for Hiroko, this is like big chill. Like Hiroko to the bottom. Is this going to be... Okay.
I actually don't hate this line because one of the important things to maintain in an AGO rebuild turn is that like if you tap all your hand advantage really early, you really run the risk of just losing to the exact... Like it's like watching a bird fly into a windscreen. Like you lose to the exact same thing you would have lost to a second ago anyway. You just need to not fully deplete your resources.
Yeah, I would have thought we were going to maybe try and just have one less like step to Evo, but I mean, I guess also having a recovery inherit that is pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's going to do a lot here.
One of the things about the small mats is I can never tell what's in raising and what's out of raising. I think that is in raising.
I believe it's in the raising area.
Yeah. But yeah.
So this like kind of magic 1 security turn is kind of Jupiter's bread and butter because like resolving the egg to get an extra security removed trigger and getting the recover so it's essentially like a net 0, nothing but pure advantage action is like very powerful.
Oh, interesting. Choosing not to...
I mean, I think it's more about like conserving your chance to like restart on that next turn, or sorry, on your next action, because you can declare the next resolution on your Nori and then like combo that way.
Yeah, I just would have thought we would have doubled up. Like it was the pickup face down. So actually,
yeah,
it just seems like I mean, obviously Jupiter is different to every other TS deck in that
you
like
just want to go to 0 and heal back. Yeah,
like you don't actually care about playing a tamer, but it's not limited to 2 or fewer or anything like that. So it just feels it seems like different value, but
I mean, there's aspects to that where it's like, what kind of information are we concealing, right?
Okay, I mean, if you're going to end on Minerva because you don't have the Jupiter, then this makes more... No, it doesn't. Yeah. Je ne sais pas.
There's also aspects to it, like, depends what you're playing around. So, like, if we've still not seen it, I don't think we've seen a Beelstar X revealed on any kind of searches. So, like, it's actually still, you're still kind of just thinking about this as the two bodies you have to block.
And we've got no rookie here. Oh, no, we also went into AGO, so we minus DP'd. So we de-digivolved down to the Scopemon, which dies to -5.
Agiokus.
Yeah. So, I mean, we're in a pretty good position.
I know I like this a lot. So one of the advantages Minerva gives is that if it gets sacked by the security, you still just get your D-Digivolve, or you get your body back. So like it's kind of continual.
Yeah, man like me ends like this every day of the week.
That's the move, man.
Did we pay 6 or 5? Am I sure? That's 5. I can't read.
It's been a long day.
I know how much this card costs, but maybe that was just like secret additional value.
Yeah,
that I don't know.
if you flip it upside down,
if you
and slide a dollar bill over the top, what's that movie called? The Nick Cage movie?
Which one?
Yeah, that's a great point.
Ghost Rider.
Yeah, like a Ghost Rider, where you get a motorcycle and you discover that your cards can be whatever you want them to be. I think it was National Treasure is what I'm thinking of.
Ah, yes.
Yeah, I don't remember.
They're making a third one of those.
They are?
Yeah.
Way to go, Nick Cage. Do you think Nick Cage likes Digimon?
I think he could be convinced.
Yeah, I could see it. So, the other component to this that I think is like noteworthy is that like by keeping Ruin Mode's like threat up this way, where like Muskets has they can Derblitz you, but if they use Derblitz on a Ruin Mode, they're not using it on the Jupiter you're building afterwards.
This is so... Again, this is another weird one because if you hit Hurricane Screw Shot, it doesn't... Well... we are now past the point of it mattering.
Yeah.
Just...
Wow,
We've been having a lot of dry security for these Beelstar players recently. Like...
Something in the water.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it doesn't help that one of their option cards is one that strictly does not have a security effect.
Do you think it's because you made a cool effect for our stream overlay? The universe is responding in kind?
I mean, it's kind of like, it's like a reverse sack, I guess.
I gotta be honest. It's cool to see Jupiter. I said in the previous round that I was a little worried that Jupiter is the little engine that couldn't.
Yeah.
But today, it's
really well represented today. I mean, people want to get their uncut sheet on the guy that's on the sheet.
It's true, man.
I mean, he's going to be on the next sheet as well, so like, don't feel too bad if you miss. But
he's coming out in Digimon Up, acclaimed new mobile game. Don't look into the app review. That's very cool.
Yeah, that's super sick. All right, I can safely transition to this screen without nuking the timer.
Yeah, it worked. Looks like you clutched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess if you're declaring it, like technically cost is usually paid first. I don't know what it is for like things that have alternate memory cost, but surely you just declare the cost before paying it.
Also, with a table judge here, I'm sure.
Yeah, with the table
the
judge.
Communication is accepted clear enough.
Yes. We have some very experienced OP judges finishing out day 1 with us.
Yeah, thank you again to OPE for helping us out do this.
Setting us up in our little corner.
The Batcave.
I'm not going crazy. It has gotten darker in here.
Yeah, the ceiling's leaking. It's getting dark out.
Dude, I've seen an event where the ceiling was leaking. That joint was mad funny.
That's because you like Smash.
True.
we used to play in buckets. Oopsie daisy. Good catch. Saved.
This is why we have table judges.
Oh my goodness, our table judge gets a Medal of Honor. Thank you. Good save.
Thanks.
Wow, what a hero.
All right.
Is it? It looks okay on our end, but is it still stable?
Yeah, I just moved my foot back.
I'm glad you're okay. I was worried it was going to fall on you.
That would have been Comet Hammer.
That's terrible. That's actually what it looks like when Jupiter -13s you. Third Digimon joke?
You know the Willem Dafoe looking up.
Oh.
All right, so Alec in the back, Alec in the front.
I mean, that is the dream opening. I mean, obviously, there's some merit to the Hiroko next to the Elecmon. A lot of the time, people... we had V-Passion in the chat earlier. V-Passion is a great advocate, also a great resource for learning this deck. He's one of those dudes you should check out on YouTube pretty regularly.
Wow, Immersive 5.
Okay, there's merit. So it has a very specific interaction point in Muskets, which is that if you get the Minervamon down fast enough, you make too many bozos.
Yeah.
But I mentioned this because one of the advantages to doing it like Tamer next to Elecmon in the back is that like it's the fastest you can cycle. And like Jupitermon is at its best when it can minimize the number of draw phases in a game and maximize the number of free cards it's getting. And so doing it in that regard makes it kind of move a little faster. It makes it look like it's at the same pace as these other Time Stranger and Time Stranger accessory decks.
Yes. All right. So we are going to start a main, gain 1 off of the Homerus, and then start a main, pick up security to gain 1. So we stay at the 4 or lower. So Homerus is going to stay awake.
Feels like winning the lottery when that happens.
And then 1 cost Evo into Agio, which obviously we would miss a start of main timing, so we're just going to commit the Hiroko here.
I mean, we're in Orion too.
You are super ahead in tempo.
This is one of those things where like when it looks like it's going to do its thing, it feels like how could this deck not be the man in the room? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But it just doesn't do it all the time.
Yeah. Very yellow OTK in that aspect where it just like...
yeah. Well, it's like you can put enough tinfoil and glitter on it as much as you want. It's a gogglehead deck, you know what I mean? Sometimes they self-implode.
Yeah. I can't think of a single one that doesn't.
And not even a little bit, yeah.
Because like Wargreymon is known to never draw anything. Davison Ken.
Yeah, Daiken, of course.
Lamau.
Yeah.
Live and Die by Daiken. Gallantmon.
Marcus Damon.
Sukuyamon was kind of consistent. Kind of too
That
consistent.
is not a gogglehead deck.
Yeah, you're right.
Rika's Digivice is blue.
Yeah,
and not even like a blue Davis blue.
Yes. We are currently sitting on 4 security.
Oh, you're right, yeah.
4 security. 4 security. How did we recover 1?
Did we?
Because we added for... Yeah, we added for...
from the Elec, yeah.
Yeah, we added for Agio. Did we add for Agio?
What's the memory at? No, we paid because we're at 2 now.
Yeah, but like, did we add for Agio to play the Hiroko?
I don't know if Agio... Did Agio pay for the Hiroko? Did it go from 4 to 2 for Agio? Agio play Hiroko? Or was it go to 5 off Homerus, Elec, then play Hiroko for 3? I missed that.
Did we pay...
I'll keep going on here. So the significance of Agiocus is that like we have more chances to like early aggress and push the damage, because if you give the Muskets player long enough, one of the real issues is that you end up with like a couple pieces of the game where you want to push these decode level 5s as early as possible, because again, level 5s are really at risk when you swing into the Muskets board. There's just so many efficient ways of dealing with that guy. But decode ones, especially the 2-check doofus, is the kind of Digimon card that can kind of get you ahead faster. And we mentioned a second ago, it's all about like the tempo, and you're trying to play these kind of matchups. These 2 decks are just trying to aggress and get their cards where they want them as fast as possible. It's like I once saw it described as decks like this are in a turbo race with each other to unshuffle themselves as fast as possible and put themselves into the ideal scenario on board every single time. And this is one of those things where it's like just doing the damage as fast as possible means you reduce the amount of turns the Muskets players have to do it. Whereas the Muskets players are like, well, you're being really brave swinging, I might take you out for that.
All right, so we are going to see the Arsena cost it. We have a Fly Bullet.
We have a lot. We're ready to roll.
The one thing that is really interesting as well is we don't have like the Inori Saw Trap.
No, we absolutely don't. It's that Inori going wandering off in the distance is going to actually come back to have pretty bad consequences.
Oh,
here.
this is cute. So then we get to trash the Blitz. And then we are not using an option card to pop it. So we can't full clear, unfortunately, but we do at least set them off of a 2-check bungus.
Yeah, but now you're back on my Agiomon is ready to go, and if I find Inori here, I'm going to combo off so hard you couldn't even believe it.
Yeah, I guess it can't add an extra card to security. Like, it can't add an extra card to, like, get a free tamer down. Hiroko can play Agio as well, can't she?
Yeah, 5,000 DP. He's their perfect little buddy.
All right, so we've got 12K. Swinging.
God, doesn't it almost take you back to BT8 Armor Rush?
Oh, I see what
little
we're doing.
barrier bozo.
I see what we're doing here. So we're trying to... We're going to pick up security off the Elec, which is going to
this
trigger
chokes really
Suno.
well, actually, yeah.
And then if we make Agio choose here, this is -7 and
Pop
pop
a
5, which is exactly 12k removal. Which means we do not have to respect counter timing at all here.
And then this is what I was saying to the chat a second ago. This is where you have to gamble into the security.
Double Gazi.
We weren't kidding. The security is running a little dry today.
Dude, the data centers, they're taking my security. And then this is just like any level 6 layer. Actually, straight up doesn't matter what level 6 we pick here.
I mean, I'm partial to the Jupiter because this is the 2 security Jupiter pass 2 memory pop off combo. But like, it's one of those things where it's like you have so many ways to advance your board here because you put them on the rebuilds with no extra asana to potentially like represent the expansion.
There we go. So going to pay 3 costs, and then we are going to burn, run, recover. No Homurus trigger. Okay. Leave on 3. No need.
It's the most you can keep up.
Yeah. I mean, we are we're threatening like a weird lethal, like basically anything off of Hiroko. It's not odd me.
It's a tough break though, because one of the things is like if you don't have a chance to guarantee, or like either via a revealed card off something like the Hiroko or a Searcher, a chance to guarantee that you're not dead to like a Rush Igiokus. You think you can maybe hang here because it's 2-3 damage tops. So it's all about like what kind of defense you can establish to buy you 1 turn to set up. But there's no guarantees in this thing because the other thing with Time Stranger decks is that you just are never really sure. Like,
all right. So
actually, this is an interesting cycle choice because like if you don't need the card right now, you get it with Asuna later. It's the most card advantage you can generate all at once.
So we can load Hurricane Screw Shot here, which would keep turn, which means maybe if we have. Did you see that card?
I think I may have. Like a flashbang.
I think like someone in chat mentioned it earlier, and I was just like, no, surely not. But like, yeah, that is what I'm looking at.
This game is sick.
Yeah, just confirming what we have. We obviously have the decodes as well, and we have protection as well. So you actually have to double. You have to double pop this thing, but that's obviously very doable with Beelstar Duel.
Yeah, that's kind of their bread and butter.
Oh, so just gonna pass 3 with Asuna.
This is a tough one too, because one of the things that comes from situations like this where you don't present a rookie in the raising area is it just means Jupitermon can take a turn playing Whack-A-Mole, just remove Scopemon and not need to risk your security check.
Yeah, I mean, seeing double. Whoa.
Yeah, use Elecmon to trigger your own security burn to charge their top security.
Yeah,
Yeah, just
clean.
again, play Whack-A-Mole.
Yeah, that's sick.
Just any level 4 that shrinks off and any level 5 that pops, and then you're in.
I don't think literally anything here can do it.
Yeah, there you go. That's the guy.
Yeah. There's downside. Like, obviously, we saw double Ghazi in security, so if we were hurting.
The
hurting for
rookies were already a challenge anyway.
We opened no rookie game like in this turn anyway. This is swing in. Literally doesn't matter what it is. And yeah, GG's. Wow. So unfortunate that we saw the brick in that one. Dane's run at X1 is going to come to a close.
Although we have been reiterating to any players at this bracket that these are still players you may be seeing again tomorrow. This kind of resistance and these kinds of points moving towards the end of Swiss Day 1 means these players are quite likely to still be able to make the run all the way to Day 2. But congratulations to Rich. Big runs, big results. Favorite card, Jupitermon, and I wonder why.
Yeah. So moving up to that 5-1 record, we'll probably see first in Swiss for
the next little bit.
Wait, was this round 6?
This was round 6.
Okay, so we got 7 and 8, I think. Yeah, I think this is 8 rounds today, and then we'll confirm that. Is that the next round?
I believe it's 8 rounds.
Yeah, I think it's 8 rounds. So yeah, Rich going to come away with the win there. Really, really good stuff from him. We'll be happy with that, and
I wonder if we had win rates for the seats. I feel like I just realized that.
That's a very good point.
Yeah.
People that have been paying attention, or if you're watching on YouTube and can scroll back and have some time on your hands, we got like 20 minutes till the next round.
Yeah, you got any nerds in chat?
Yeah, you should let us know and send them. But yeah, we'll jump back to us. What up? Yeah, thank you to the community for having us in. I actually have to bestow upon our winner.
We have a cool prize for our winner.
Yeah. Play on stream, win on stream. You get yourselves
some sleeves. People like sleeves.
Misplay sleeves. Congratulations.
If you happen to be at a event with Andrew or myself in the future, say hello, get on a stream game that we're running, get some sleeves. That's the deal.
Yeah.
Also, for the love of the UK Digimon TCG community, I just want to point out something really cool. I've talked to a couple of people about this recently, that like Time Stranger, the year of Time Stranger, I feel like it's had more new players than the last 2 years put together. Like, I feel like our Digimon TCG, anecdotally speaking, of course, I don't have actually data for this, presumably Bandai does. But it's one of those things where it's like, I feel like the anime popping off, Beat Break is sick, the video game is sick, like more and more new players. Oh my god, we're being abducted by mercenary Tommy Tricks on the sticks. No,
he's so tricky,
and,
that sticky.
and this is like this third round where we had somebody this is their first regional ever.
Yeah, yeah.
And Bristol was like a finalist with their first run ever.
Yeah, so it's pretty cool. Like, a lot of new players are coming into the game.
It's sick, man.
The power level of the game is quite high. But
it's also like you buy a thing that comes out right now and you can just play Digimon.
Yeah.
It's not like when AD1 and the LM reprints and stuff, I think basically mean that like if you're like, I don't have old secret rare from whatever o'clock, it doesn't matter. BT24 came out in January. Do you like the video game?
Yeah, like Beelstar is a little prohibitive because if you didn't all in on Beelstar when it was the new reprint, like, it was always going to get more support. So that's like, whatever. That's kind of, if you miss the boat, you miss the boat.
Yeah, for sure.
Jupiter is approaching that sort of thing, but I mean,
it's one of those. It's like not to market watch this shit.
They're
but,
getting.
Like, if you want them, you should probably be looking to pick.
We're getting promo reprints, which helps, obviously.
Yes, very much so. Although those are like premium Bandai weird promos, where it's like they'll probably drive the base price down a good little bit because people will then look to get their nicer versions.
Yeah,
But
I mean, think how expensive cards like Levia, think how expensive cards like Venusmon. BT10.
Oh god, yeah, great point.
Yeah, like some of those cards have come down. Ruin Mode with its now like reprints, that joint is like a $5.
Yeah,
that joint used to be like your whole box value back, like 90 quid if you pulled the alt. Now it's just like
I saw a UK lowest listing at a tenner, which is like I swear to God, they used to be £70.
It's crazy.
We live in the future, Digimon chat. Hey, speaking of the future, if you're watching this in the future and you're like, I would have really liked to see the specifics of this VOD and maybe go back to see what people were playing before we got to round 6, consider being a channel member. You can watch the VODs early.
Yeah. But yeah, we're going to throw to a short-ish break around about here. Don't go too far. Remember to like the stream, by the way, if you're liking the stream, watching on YouTube helps us push us to the front page. So more Digimon fans that maybe even played Time Stranger on Twitch that didn't know there was a card game. Keep breaking stories.
If your friends like Gekomon,
yeah, you are KnTElixar watcher, and you're like, damn, this game has a card game. And this helps it get in front of more viewers. So support me, support the channel. Early, and so you can spam Gato point at people that misplay. Or do it for free on Twitch. We will see you on the other side of the break for some Bandai card games. Yeah.